I never thought I'd say this, but Venom 2 is shaping up to be one of my most anticipated comic book movies that's going to be coming out in the near future. We have some more details about the movie that just came out today that I'm really excited to be jumping into. If you haven't heard, Andy Serkis is going to be directing Venom 2. Yes, the legendary Andy Serkis, the one who has brought us such fantastic performances, iconic performances like Gollum and Caesar in the new Planet of the Apes movies. Fantastic. I can't wait to see what he brings to this movie. I think he is honestly like the perfect fit for director for this movie, because he's dealing with a motion capture type of performance with Venom and all of that type of stuff, and he's dealing with a character who kind of has two sides of the same character, two sides of the same coin in a certain sense, with Venom and Eddie Brock. So it'll be awesome to see what he does with that type of character, since he has experience dealing with those types of roles. But that's not the news that we're going to be talking about today. Today we're going to be talking about the cinematographer that was added to Venom 2. Now, the cinematographer that has been added to Venom 2 has done some pretty great work. So let's go ahead and jump into this article here. Venom 2 adds Kill Bill and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood cinematographer. Cinematographer Robert Richardson has officially signed on for Venom 2. In the wake of the first Venom becoming a success last year, Sony has decided to move full speed ahead with its plan for a Spider-Man villain and anti-hero universe. The studio is currently in post-production on the next entry, Morbius the Living Vampire, for a summer 2020 release, and has several other films like Kraven the Hunter in early development. I never found out how to say Kraven or however, so you guys can have fun with that in the comments. In addition, they just barely set Andy Serkis to direct Venom 2 and hope to start production on the sequel in a matter of months. Tom Hardy and Michelle Williams are both officially set to reprise their roles as journalist Eddie Brock and his ex-fiancée and Wei Ying, respectively, from the first Venom in the sequel. The pair are expected to be joined in the cast by Woody Harrelson, which is, of course, more great news for this movie, which we saw him at the end of the first Venom movie. Woody Harrelson is just, I love that man. He's fantastic. Who appeared in the previous film's mid-credit scene as serial killer Cletus Cassidy, as set up for his evolving into Carnage in Venom 2. Which is awesome, which is really, really cool. Carnage has always been a fascinating villain to me, so it'll be interesting to see how they handle that in a movie. And I wonder if the movie's going to end up being an R-rated movie, because I feel like if you're going to do Carnage the right way, he has to be R, right? I don't know. I mean, just from the things that I've seen about Carnage in the comics, he seems pretty doggone brutal. So it just seems like that'd be the most smart thing to do, but who knows? Anyway, according to The Hollywood Reporter, Richardson has signed a deal to shoot Venom 2, having previously worked with Serkis on his directorial debut, Breathe, which I haven't seen Andy Serkis' Jungle Book movie yet, but Breathe is actually a really, really fascinating movie. I really, really enjoyed that movie a lot. So if you're looking for an interesting movie to watch, check out Breathe by Andy Serkis. So they have worked together as well, which is really cool. And like it says, Richardson, of course, is a 3-time Oscar winner who's previously worked with Quentin Tarantino on the films like Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, Inglourious Basterds, Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight, and most recently Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So he also has obviously very close ties with Quentin Tarantino, which is fantastic. I mean, he's done so many great movies, and all those movies are so well shot and stuff. So the cinematography in this movie is going to be stellar. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So, like I was just about to say, like what it says right here, with Serkis directing, Richardson overseeing the cinematography, and Hardy helping returning writer Kelly Marcel on the sequel script, plus Woody Harrelson and Tom Hardy leading the way in the cast. Guys, I'm telling you, this movie is shaping up to have a lot of potential to be really, really awesome. And the first one's kind of a mixed bag. There's a lot of people that hated it. There's a lot of people that loved it. I was definitely some of the people that loved it. I saw the issues with the film. I can see that it definitely wasn't a perfect film by any means. There was a lot of flaws in that film, But I had a great time watching the movie. It was a very, very enjoyable experience in the theaters. Now, I've been excited for Venom 2 ever since. Venom 2 is shaping up to be not just like a really, really fun movie, but objectively a great movie. I mean, I'm not saying it right now that it is going to be, but it has high potential to be, and that makes me really excited. Honestly, guys, like I said, I never thought I would say this. Venom 2 is shaping up to be one of my most anticipated movies, comic book movies, that's going to be coming out in the near future, and I am really, really excited for this movie. So, anyway, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this news about Venom 2? Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.
With my heart's desire.